if you join any product-based company like SAP, SailPoint, and Cyber, a different type of like example preventing software. If you join this type of thing, so mostly person they ask you like example go for the event and like example introduce your software and everything. So please like example most focusing only on like example business confidence. Okay, if you join any organization, so you know about for your company. Okay, like example, my cyber threat company, they will provide also some of the cyber security training and then also provide some classes. So that I just explained to you in this class. Okay, defending critical infrastructure, protect vital system. Okay, power grids, healthcare, banking for threats. Okay, so how to defend it? Rising cyber threats addresses the growing frequency and then sophistication of the cyber globally. So now you have seen this, they have a every time in a minute, they have a every attack. Anyone, any phone, anyone, any data, anyone, any an organization, anyone, any government organization, any country attack. When you join for the like example, go for the one of the website named the Hacker News. So they have a multiples attack they are showing to you in a daily basis. Okay, so these time it's a very high requirement in the cybersecurity. And then the most of the person they asked me of the one question, like I have applied Mr. Nitish most of the 100 plus companies, but they don't reply me. Okay, so when you complete, when you make your CV, so please be proper, make your profile. Okay, directly don't go for a upload and then submit it. Mostly of the persons they directly comment on this post. Like example, HR have uploaded on LinkedIn and they have uploaded on LinkedIn, we are hiring 0 to 2 year experience, like this thing. Okay, so mostly of the person I am interested, I am interested, so they have a, when you see this comment, they have got thousands of comment in the single post. So how to apply it? Okay, how to go for the interview? Like example, if you have a good knowledge about all this thing, so how to go to it? So if you have a, if you want to go to it, so like example, build a good network connection. I also told it how to good network connection and all this thing also. Okay, so anyone can tell me the one of the more other option why choose cybersecurity? Anyone can tell me in this chat box, or you can unmute your mic. Anyone, guys? Can you hear me or not? So in this audience, we have a mostly of more of the person like Mr. Sabir, Mr. Adarsh, Afzal, Alan, Aman, Ashish, Atul, Benoit. So they have a most of the persons. So if you are interested in cybersecurity, just I want to communicate with you for better this session. So don't worry, I'll explain to you why choose cybersecurity. Okay. So why choose cybersecurity? Because I already told about it, this thing. High demand for professional. Now this time, this is a very high demand for professional, this topic. Okay. So like example, when you join any online, like example, if you've seen this, like example, mostly of the like example in India is the digital India. Okay. When you join and you go for the outside of the India, they call digital India, not for India. Okay. So like example, mostly person have Android phone, mostly person they are using web application, YouTube, WhatsApp, and then if you build a startup, anything. So you need also something like this thing, web application, mobile application, and then some database just like this thing. So you need a choose, you can choose for the cyber security because it's a very high demanding topic. Okay. And then diverse careers path. So you have a very career path. Like example, you have choose security analyst, you have choose like example cloud security expert, you have choose a blue teaming, also you have an interest in blue teaming and red teaming, so that also you can choose for this like example purple teaming. So just to explain to you in a brief what is a red teaming and blue teaming. Like example, if you join any organization, if you came in cybersecurity, so mostly person they are much interested in a red teaming because they when you join go for this any website and try to perform attacks, and then after attack they have no any idea like example how to attack it. Example, some of the using tools they can perform it attack, but how what's the backend process? Okay, they have no any idea. Something person they like run as a go buster and WP scan, they have find some admin page and submit, make a report and submit it. So it's not a big deal for a good job. Okay, so if you need, so just focus only on a process, like example, basics concepts. If you find using WP scan, like example, if the WP scan it's not working this tool, if the other GoBuster tool it's not working, so how to do it? If the clients give it to you, the one website they have a, like example, past 10 years is a VAPT running on it, the website, they have no any vulnerability, mostly 10 plus years find some vulnerability for the last 10 years, and then suddenly the manager asks to you, please Nitish, find some vulnerability, you have a 1 week time, minimum 2 critical and then the 3 low vulnerability, 3 to 10 low vulnerability. So how did you find it? How will you find it? Because they have no any access, no another thing like this thing. So it's not a easy thing. Directly you will be find some admin page and go. If you have a good conceptual knowledge, you can find it. You can join for this. Okay, just a red teaming. And then when you join as a blue teaming, so you have a good knowledge for a malware analyst. Okay, security operations center, digital forensics thing. Okay, and then it's a good one more option, competitive salaries and growth opportunity. If you join this organization, so it's the like example, it's a like example, like mostly of the developer, you can see this in a college, and in some of the other college, they have a like example 22 LPA, 20 LPA, 15 LPA. So when you join this organization, like example, this field, cybersecurity, so they also provide a good packages if you have a good knowledge, and then also it's a growth opportunity also, because now cybersecurity it's a very big network, and then they have a very different topic. You can choose your interest and go to in this deep in this topic. Okay, so the next topic, like example, any one person they have no any idea what is what will you learn and anything like this thing. So what's the technical skill required? First we will be understand it. So first is a networking. So if you join any organization, if you learn, if you like example, if you want to learn this cybersecurity, so what is the first approach? Okay, what is the first? So it's a networking. So that you can use for the hack the box also, and then for the try hack me, they have a different platform they can use for it. They have a one more option. I just show it to you so that you can perform it also. You can simply go for the NPTL channel. Okay, in a YouTube they are available on the Google, sorry, YouTube, NPTL, and then simple search it network and internet protocol. So it's around 30 to 40 videos. They have a playlist available on this YouTube, so that you can go for it and you can learn about it. So I know it's a very boring lectures, but you will learn lots of knowledge about some networking and also a network security knowledge. Okay, so I just share with you my number and my chat box also, so that I have some of the learning resources. So just you can ask to me, so that I share you some of the resources also, so that you can submit to me. Okay. So anyone, any other question? Just a question. So it's going sounds good. Okay. To ensure security of to ensure data and privacies. Okay. Okay. No, NPTL. I just type it to you for the YouTube channel. Also, I shared to you link to you. NPTEL. It's a very good lecture. I know it's a very boring lecture, but if you want to go to in deep, really, it's a very useful to you. Okay, so that you can go for the playlist and then one by one learn it. Please make a proper notes. They will be you will be learn like example what is networking, how to start in where and everything, starting from ping to the OSA model, every layer in security basis. You will be learning it in this networking. Then for the next question, operating system. Like example, you have a good knowledge about on Windows and Linux. If you want to start a career in cybersecurity, like Windows logs analyze, Windows working, Windows PowerShell, Windows commands, everything. Also, you need to good knowledge about on a Linux. So they have a one more option, try hack me and then hack the box. You can go for it. They have a Linux fundamental available in this hack HTB Academy. You can go for it. It's a very good option. And they have a one more options to a bandit. Okay, if you don't want to the pay anything, so mostly of the resources are available on the internet. Okay, so that if you want to like example avoid for some like example you are a college student, if you don't want to pay, so it's simple, you can go for the bandit. Okay, so they are the free. Just I try to share with you in chat box. Just give me a second please. So it's a bandit lab over the wire. You can go for this website. They have a lots of free labs available on this publicly. You can go for it and then you can use it if you want to learn in a deep for a Linux operating system. Okay, Linux commands, privilege escalations, basics, and map everything open source tool so that you can learn for it here Windows and Linux. Sorry, on Linux on the open the wire bandit lab. It's a very good options for you. And then the next thing, mostly person are asked to me, we need a programming knowledge or not? We need a programming knowledge or not? So I just suggested to you, if you have a little bit knowledge, if you have a clear some basics concept like loop, for loop, example, these type if as basics concept. So you will be understand the shell code. You will be understand the basic bash scripting like this thing. So if you have a good knowledge programming language like example Python or C, so you will be a easily understand some of the bash scripting like this thing. Okay, so you can go for the one website available in this internet, W3 School. So they have all of the programming language data available on the internet. Mostly of the like example, when you join, go for the YouTube. So they have thousands of lectures available on the YouTube. You can go for the choose the playlist and just understand only on the basics concept. But when you join any deep in programming language, so that you will be become a programmer, not as a cybersecurity guys. So don't focus more deep in this programming. Just clear a basics concepts. Okay, well, like Python basics program and then C, like these type of things. Okay, so that you can understand it. Next, cybersecurity tools. So if you learn about as a basic, if you have a no knowledge, so that you can go for the open source tool. Many of the open source open available on the internet, like example, Metasploit and Map, John the Ripper. They have a different tools. You can learn on it. Also, if you want to join any organization, so I just recommend it to you, like example, SAP, and then just also, uh, just a second. Okay. So like example, you can learn about like example Nmap and Metasploit, some of these type of tools, and then you can learn about it or Splunk so that you can add it in your CV. Okay. So these all type of things are available on this Hack the Box also, like example, networking concepts, operating system. You will be learn about this thing. So this will be all this thing Hack the Box. So it will be maybe you know what you have used it. They are a very user friendly environment, or they have a one good options to you. If you join, like example, go for the Hack the Box or for this type of platform, they will be provide active machine. If you solve the active machine, so that you will be master for this thing, or it will be free for you. Okay, so just I suggested you STP for you because now I'm in STP Kerala Meetup. So next question. Next is a soft skill. So now I'm just talking about this thing. For him, Python, Bash, C, PHP basic. Yes, you can learn about on a PHP basic. Like example, if you want to create some backend session for reverse shell, for upload session, so that you can learn about some of PHP basics. Okay, not for a deep thing. But Python and C, when you learn it in a like example basics concepts, OOP concepts, so you will be easily most of the understand thing in this thing. Okay, so that you will be easily understand it. So now next is a it's a very high requirement for is a soft skills. Like if I was started a career in cybersecurity, so I was stuck many of this thing, like what is the Linux installation error, troubleshooting problem. Like example, now this time simple, you can go for the Kali website, click on this, download a 7z file, and then click and install. Now it's very easy. But in my time, simple, go for the website. It's not a simple, you go for the website, download this file, create a bootable pen drive, attach in this pen drive because I have not much good laptop. Attach this pen drive, then I can use the live Kali Linux, so they every time they deleted some data. Also, if I install in the dual boots, so it's very hard thing for a manual thing. Or I have no any other person, so they can help it to me. Okay, so please be sure, please understand the troubleshooting. Please be solve your problem your own side. If you stuck any problem with, please give at least 20 to 30 minutes. Please increase your strength. Like example, if I give it to you, like example, some CTF, if I enroll you in some of the problems, so check it your strength, how much time you will be give for this troubleshooting. Okay, and then also communication. Please be sure you have a better communication, you have a good connection for investing in the cybersecurity. If you have a good connection, if you have a good communication, you will be easily get a job. Mostly of the big four company, they are a focus. They will be focusing only on communication, not focusing on a much technical skill. If you have a good communication, you will be join any organization, you will be learn it in an organization. So please be sure, make sure that's a good connection or a good communication. Next is a analytical thing. Okay, what's your thinking about it? Like if you have not solving, how to solve it and every problem. Like example, mostly person if they not solve, they directly go for the Google. So what's your approach? Directly you will be go for Google and then directly you will be go for the walkthrough. Like example, when you go for this LinkedIn, when I go for the check for the LinkedIn, so mostly person they have uploaded, I have completed Portswigger Lab 50, I have completed this CTF and this thing. Then simply I asked one of the person like, please can you please tell me how to solve it? They simply tell me they have no any idea for the first step, they have no any idea for the connected to the VPN, but they have solved many of the labs. They simply ask to me, they simply say to me, Nitish, I have completed this because I see this walkthrough on this medium and then I completed it. So it's not a learning thing. When I go for this provides a very, very good profile. But when I ask something to him, so they have no any idea. Okay. So when you join this field, so please be sure you will be give 30 minutes, 30 days, 30 hours, but please try to yourself. Okay. Next is a team collaboration. Okay, like example, if you stuck any problem, so you can just ask for a hint. Okay, not for just like full of walkthrough and anything like this thing. If you have any stuck, just like example, Nitish, give me a hint. Like example, if you scan any network using an nmap, if they are using, if they're not showing for a ping or anything like this thing, if they block some nmap IP or anything like this thing, so just you can team collaboration, you can just ask for a hint. In this class they have a more than 70 plus persons available here. Okay, so you can communicate with each other, you can create some community, you can create some collaboration here. Okay, just ask to everyone, okay, create some friends here, so that you can create a team collaborator, you can solve some CTF, you will be learn collaborative learning. So we will learn many of these things here. Okay, so it's a skill required basic of the networking, second have a operating system, third have a basic programming knowledge, fourth have a cybersecurity source, it's have a open source tool, many of the labs available on the free on the STB. Okay, so that you can go for it, you can learn it, STB Academy, STB Labs, you can go for it. Also, if you have a good knowledge, so that you can go for the CTF, and then if you want to learn about problem solving communication, join for a CTF for a problem solving, so you will be understand for the problem solving, and then communication, and then analytical things, and then the team collaboration. So join just like this thing, STV meetup, cyberfrat meetup, it's a open source meetup, so that you can join for it if you have a professional and then a student, so that you can join for it, and then you will learn lots of things about it. Okay, next is an education pathway. Like example, if you join, like example, now you have understand networking, now you have understand just like thing, basics thing, hack the box, just like this thing, yeah, we understand. So you can go for this, like example, entry level certification, EGPD, and then CH or C, or like example CPTS, Dante certification also. And then if you're advanced, so that you can go for the CSSP. But personally, I just recommend it to you when you join any organization. So they only focus to you for your skill. They will be not focusing for your certification. Okay, they will be focused for your skill. Like example, if I completed 10 plus certification, if the my manager asks to make it, Nitish, tell me what is the don't ping command in the nmap. If I'm not giving the correct answer, so my all certification are waste. But if I have no any certification, and then I man my manager and then my HR person then told me, like example, I have no any idea. Sorry, sir. I just now I'm learning because now I'm hiring as a freshers. So they have no any issues. उसको issues नहीं होगा. Anyone any no issues. So just focus on your learning when you join any organization, so that you will be reimbursed your amount. I have completed some of the certi like Dante, CPD, CEH, EGPT, some of the other certification I have completed. CRTP also. When I join any organization, I have no any certification. After join, I ask to my manager, I ask to my team, like I want to clear this certification, like CRTP or Dante, anything. So just they told me, like example, if you clear this exam, so I just reimburse your amount. So simply I save my money and then I learn it everything. Okay, so that you can use this pathway. So directly don't focus, more focus on like directly on certification. If you have a, if you join any like example as an intern, so that you can join any certification, or if you choose so that you can intern level EJPT, or that it's an intern level entry level, it's a best certification. I just suggested you, it's a very low prices to you. It's a Dante certification. Okay, so Dante is a very low price, so around 4 to 5,000 around is the price, so that you can enroll in this certification also. Okay, so now go for the next slide. Steps to start a career. Okay, so learn the basics. So I already told about it: networking, OS, and then coding. Then build knowledge. You can enroll in some course, like example, some of the hands-on the labs available on the like example, HackTheBox or Try Hack Me. You can enroll it and also have a cyber threat portal. They have a some of the 500 plus hours learning content. You can also enroll it here, so that you will be learn lots of things also here. And then the next is get certified. Okay, example, after this you can apply for this any certifications. Okay, like depends on you. Like example, you want to perform like example blue teaming or red teaming, like example security certified security analyst, or example CS certified ethical hacker, CRTP for a red teaming, for a AD if you want to join any ID like the Active Directory attack. So AS or AWS, so that you can perform it, depends on your learning interest, so that you can join for it. Just a basics thing, if you want to learn it, you can go for the Hack the Box. It's a very good platform to you, so that you can learn it. Also, if you want to learn as a videos level, so you can go for the Cyber Threat portal. So they have a monthly basis. They will be provided mostly of the free courses. Okay, so that you can learn on it. Also, it's a free thing. So also it's a CF Thursday. It's a every weekly free session, so that you can also learn on it. Next, gain practical exam. Anyone any questions so far? So that please ask to me in this chat box, so that I am happy to reply to you. So next is a gain practical experience. So join cybersecurity community, so that you can join some of the cybersecurity open source community in your city, like example STB Kerala Meetup, Cyber Threat Meetup, and some of the different meetups running in India. So that when you join any organization, any these type of meetups, so you will be collaborate, you will be join, like example, gain your team, you will be interact something other persons, something this type of things, you will be learn lots of things here. Okay, and then also you can build your home lab. Okay, you can like example perform, you can build your home lab, something like this thing also. Contrary, you can also like example, now I have a good knowledge about some, like I'm sharing some experience, so now I'm open contribute some open source talks. Okay, open source project, you can contribute it. Like example, if I want to start some open source project, so I need some person, they want to the contribute it, so I now I'm just finding it. So just I'm go to the STP Kerala meetup, and then they'll ask to me that anyone wants to join with me, so that you can join me. So mostly of the starting person, beginner friendly person, they ask to me, like example, Mr. Nitish, I want to join with you. Then they will be contribute with me, and then they will be learn lots of things. Okay. And then one more, the other option, you can participate in competitions, CTFs, hackathons. So they have a lots of things running it here in India. They have a DSCI CTF, STB CTF, THM CTF, public CTF, private CTF. You will be on also lots of amount. Besides also STB also, they will be provide weekly basis CTF when you go for the internet. So when you join, so you will be more understanding, more learning about its thing. Okay. Anyone any questions so far? Please ask to me in the chat box. Anyone any questions, please? Anyone any questions? Okay. So now go for the next slide. Hope you enjoy this slide. So it's a gain experience. Now it's a career path in cybersecurity. What is the career path? Like example, when I told it to you. So it's a technical role when you join any technical role. So it's a security analyst. You can join for this. You will be joined as a senior security analyst, incident response analyst, threat and intelligence analyst. So they have a lots of different role. Okay, as a join as a beginner level. So you will be joined as a technical. Like example, what's the requirement in the penetration tester? First, I told about it. So, like example, if you have a good knowledge about a red teaming, how to like example find some bugs and how to prevent it. so that you will be joined as a penetration tester. Okay, like you have a good knowledge about API security, okay, and then also web and then mobile application also, so that you will be joined as a easily as a penetration tester. Also you have a good knowledge about as a OWASP top 10, just like this thing, so that you can join it. Next is the incident response analyst. Like example, you have a good knowledge about Yara. You can write for your own script. Splunk tool, you have a good knowledge about this thing, so that you can join for an incident response. Threat analyst tools, they have a very some of the publicly, like example, paid tools available for a threat intelligence, like example, CyberArk and SailPoint, different tools, so that if you have a good understanding for this thing, so that you can also join for this thing. Okay, threat intelligence analyst also. So this is a also good field to you. And then managing role, so that you can go for this, like example, security manager, and then also for you can join for the audit option. Like example, if you want to the, like example, for understand, if you are interested in a documentation basis, like I don't want to the interest in, like example, like anyone don't want to the interested in technical role, they want to be interested in managerial role, so they can join as a risk management. Okay, they can also join for a risk and compliance management. They can also join as a security manager. They can also join, like example, if they have a, like example, audit certification, ISO 27001 or ISO 27002, so that you will be knowledge about some example how to, like example, for audit things or basics of audits things, and companies that secure or not, or the documentation, like example, if a penetration tester find some vulnerability in an web. So what is the process for this policy? If they again for this the same vulnerability, so what will be the action in it for this vulnerability? And then if the any analyst person, if they find some vulnerability, so is it a high vulnerability? What's the manage for this? What's the create some policies for this a high vulnerability? So is it the good option for you? Like example, managing role for this a security manager, or just like for a audit person. But and next is a chief information security officer, CISOs, but directly you can't join as a CISO if you have a good experience, like around example, if you have a 8 to 10 year experience, so that you can directly join it, so that you can join it as a CISO's person. Next is a specialization rule. Like example, if you have a good knowledge about some, like example, threat, malware analyst, if you have a good knowledge, malware expert, if you have a good knowledge about cloud security as a specialist, so that you can join it. And then also if you want to join as a cyber law consultant, so they have a one more options to you, so that you can also join for it. Okay, malware analyst, cyber law consultant, cyber security consultant, cloud security specialist. Like example, if you are interested in more in AWS, so that you can also join it. Okay, because most of the environment in the comment, they are the save data on your AWS, so that you can also enroll in it. Anyone, any questions so far? For a security manager roles, you need to have a few experience of the technical experience, right? Yes. If you join example, what's the name? Okay. So if you have, like example, if you want to join any organization as a, like example, cybersecurity manager, directly you can't join. But most of the like example companies role, they ask to you for a different, if like they call to the ISO audit person, they call to you security manager, they call to you manager, they call to you analyst. So depends on your client basis, they have a good experience, good basis also. Okay. So the next thing, challenges and tips. Okay. What is the challenges and tips when you join any of these topics? Okay. So the common challenges is staying updated. Okay. So mostly person we go for it in this field, and then they will be update, like example, 5 to 10 days. Then after they have no any idea. So if you join this field, so please update yourself. Daily basis, you can go for the hacker news, what's in the running in the market. Like example, the STP Kerala running, they have a join around 78%. But mostly of this India, they have a no idea about it. They are running it for this, the good session for a open source. So just update for yourself. Understanding technical knowledge about it. Okay, basics of technical knowledge, what's the new vulnerability market in this, something like this thing. So that's, please understand about this thing. Breaking into the field without experience. Okay, so break your, like example, if you have if you have no any experience, but just try to find like some research basis thing. Anyone have no any idea, so just try to find it just like this thing. So it's a very good options to you. Okay, so that you can break into the field without any experience. Next, tips for success. Okay. So then you can, like example, when I started was I was career when I started a career. So I just started my page, Indians hackers. So mostly of the persons know about for me this page name, Indians hackers. Just one more question: is there any role like combining AI and cybersecurity? Yes, they have also this role, but it's also a Mr. Akshay client basis role. Okay, if the client have a requirement for AI in cybersecurity, if the client want to interact, like example, if you go for an IoT security, if you enroll in an IoT security, and then your project will be assigned for a AI based. Okay, and then this AI is secured or not. So it's depend for a client basis requirement, but it's a very high demanded also this topic for a AI based security. Okay, so now I was go and I'm going for my journey. So when I started my career, then I started my page as the name of the Indians hackers. They have a good following amount of the followers, around 50 to 60K plus followers. They are running in on social media or like Instagram or Telegram also. So every week I just invited to the every person, like some of the best cybersecurity CISOs and everything. They coming to me on my page and the live Instagram on the, and there's something, some tips like this thing, just like my sessions. And then when I was creating my example for my good network, then after like suddenly the page was deactivated, like some of the my learning issues, and then they deleted it. Then after 1 or 2 year, I have found many of opportunity for the cybersecurity. Nitish, I have this work. Do you want it? Nitish, I have this work. Do you want to interested it? So if you have a good connection, you can directly, you can easily find more work about it. Like example, simple, you can see for the Mr. Ashik profile. Mr. Ashik have uploaded last 1 or 2 days, 2 days ago. They have uploaded cloud sack swags. Okay, so now Mr. Rahul Sasi, they have a good connections with Mr. Ashik. Like after some time, Mr. Ashik wants to then enroll in cloud sack or anywhere. So anyone person they can help it to you, Mr. Ashik. Okay, so if they have a good connection, if they have a good profile, okay, so that you can directly go to in cybersecurity field. So please be make sure connect your good connection in cybersecurity. Please talk to about some CISOs, some security analysts, some they have a good
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, you
Okay,
are right. You are right. I got some messages like, "Can you please refer me to CloudSec or something?" After that,
sorry.
I uploaded. Yeah, I got some messages like, "Can you please refer me to CloudSec?"
Yes, yes, I know. Like example, Mr. Ashik have a good connections. Like example, they have started STB Kerala first in India. They have a good connection. Mr. Rahul, also Mr. Rahul Sasi. Also, they have mostly of the industry person. They know about it, Mr. Ashik. So if they Mr. Ashik join after 5 years, like example, I want to join CloudSec. Like example, I want to join any an organization, anything like this thing. Depends on your situation basis, so they directly join it because they have a good connection. Also if they start up some, like if they Ashik, they want to they start some business in cybersecurity, so mostly of the person they will be support you. So that's I just recommend to you, just a tips to you. Okay, so then you will be see the result, you're a live result. Like example, you will be see the result for a technical basis for my journey. You will be see the result, Mr. Ashik also to me my journey. Then Mr. mostly of the CISOs and the other person they are know about me. So just I recommend to you, please gain your good connection, not for your college friend. If the person finds some example $30 bounty, and then you will be, oh, I'm just like your big fan, just like this thing. Because after some time you need a job, you need an opportunity. So just like a good and better connection with the yearly experienced persons. Okay, in a big four organization, if they have a good startup, something like this thing. Okay, and then also build a strong LinkedIn profile. If you are mostly of the person are actively on my LinkedIn, but they directly, I just see this profile, they directly go for the complete the one Portugal lab and just take a screenshot, write a 500 words, and then just upload. But they have no any, they have nothing. When you upload just like this thing, just a single lab, you have uploaded 500 words. So when I see for any HR person and technical person, they have seen, oh, okay, you have uploaded thousands of this thing, but you have uploaded any CTF challenges, you have uploaded any completed path, so it will be better for you. And then just if you uploaded just type of Fortsic alive anything, so just create a streak tab, like daily basis you will be uploaded. mostly of the labs available on the internet. You can go for the lab, and then like example the hacker, like example, last I few days earlier I just see this news example, Facebook have like example plain text data saved in this database like passwords. So one of my friend, one of my person is student, so they simply go to this website and then they directly read it, and then they create using some chat gpt some better captions to some better caption for the LinkedIn, and then after the good caption create a some image and then upload it in LinkedIn. Sometimes they have a good reach around 700 to 900 lakhs, and mostly of the CISOs and person they are like to this post, and then after this post we have a good internet connections and then good LinkedIn connections. So just I recommend you, please make sure good internet connections, good LinkedIn connections for your LinkedIn profile, just like no for anyone else. Just send a request, receive. If you want to create your profiles, just please be ensure a Mac good connections also. Okay. Next is a never stop learning. If you join this, so please make sure never stop learning, daily basis learning new things. Daily basis solve any labs like Bandit Lab, STB Academy, you can go for it. STB Labs, you can go for it. Daily basis, you will be check for this, the active machines also, so that you can solve this active machine. If you have any stuff, ask to this anyone person. Like example, if they're running in this lab in active machine, example C, okay, pilgrimage. So simple, search it here on this LinkedIn hashtag C, hashtag pilgrimage, directly reach out to this person, ask to me or anyone like how to solve it. I am stuck in this thing. So if you message is 10 plus person, mostly one or the 2% they will be reply to you. Okay, so try to create your own network. Okay, so that you will be building your own organization, own network. Okay, just like Mr. Rashi. Okay. Then resources for to explore, you can go for the like example online learning platform. So mostly of the Udemy course crack available on the internet, you can go for it. Also you have a one more option, they have a day every week CF Thursday running on the CF Thursday, and then mostly of the free masterclass on the cyber threat. You can go for it and join it, and you will be enjoy for the free basics learning. Next is a hands-on platform like Hack the Box. You can go for it. Try Hack Me also one more platform. Also, you can learn about more of the thing, new cybersecurity. You can go for the media websites. And then I just recommend you two books because I have some books. I have around 15 to 20 books from backup side, hacking the artboard exploitation, the web application hackers books. They have other books. So I just recommend to you. Also, if you want any book, some PDF file, any book, some hard file, so I have something to you so that you can ping me on WhatsApp so that I can suggest it to you. I can give it to you some of the learning resources, file, everything to you. Okay. Also, you can reach out to Mr. Ashik, so they also help it to you. Okay. And then certification depends for your learning basis. If you are in just actually it's a slide, so don't focus on ISC and CompTIA. I just depends on your interest basis. You can go for it CH, you can go for it example CSA, anything like this thing. And then also if you have a not good budget, so that you can directly go for a Dante certification. So it's a very good options to you. Next question, Mr. Rohit side. Does certification really matters for cybersecurity jobs in India, as they become very expensive when converted to year? Yes, actually, Rohit, in an outside the India, they have a very high demand, so they will be provide good salary. So it's not a high amount. Like example, when you go for like example, like OSCP. So OSCP will cost around thousands to $1,500, but it's not a big cost. As a beginner, if you have a not job, so it's a very high amount. But if you are in job in a good organization, so it's not a big high amount. You can directly join any organization, depends on your skill. After you clear exam, you will be reimbursed your amount. Okay. And then Mr. Rohit, can you tell me what's your qualification? So I just suggested to you one of the job options to you. Anyone person they are like the last year BTech or 2024 or 2025 pass out? Can you please type in chat box? Yes. Anyone, any person? BTech 2024 and 2025. Anyone, any person? Okay, I'm currently in BTech. Okay, in which year? Okay, will pass out in 2026. Okay. Anyone other? Any have another? 2022 pass out, 2026, 2024 pass out. So like example, Hari Govind and other person. So just I recommend to you, okay, I have completed BSc recently. Okay, 2022 pass out. So actually, I was enrolled in Deloitte side. Deloitte, it's my one of my client for a training project. So I was enrolled in last 2-3 batches. So every year they will be running a batch for a 2000. Like example, this year they will be running batch for a 2024 and 2025 pass out. For Deloitte USA and India, you can go for to my LinkedIn profile or Insta profile. So you can see this. Last year they have a completed around selected in Deloitte USA for 160 student, and then Deloitte India they have around 25 student, and then next batch will be started also. So they have also some of the hiring also for a 2024 and 2025 pass out also, and then they will be provide 6 month free training. Okay, not they will be charged for anything. 6 month free training, stay, food, accommodation, and all this thing. Okay, so this will be batch running on every year for a different regional basis. Also, one of the other batches running for only for girls in Dehradun. So last year they have selected around 30 girls. Okay, for a short interview basis, not for a high learning basis. After clear this interview round, then you will be learn for 6 month free training, live training in Dehradun, and then you will be learn 6 months for a lots of things about in cybersecurity. After 6 months, and then also training, accommodation, stay, food, everything including as a free of cost, zero cost. Okay, and then after complete this, then all are the placed in PwC, Deloitte, some of the other organizations. So in 30 in girls, they have around 26 girls are placed everywhere. Okay. So Akshay, you can go for my LinkedIn. Everyone, you can go for my LinkedIn. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp so that I can recommend you for job preference. Also, I can guide it to you for job basis. I can also recommend you for which profile, how to improve your profile so that I can suggest it to you. Okay. So anyone, any questions, please you can ask to me in this chat box. Now I'm available in chat box for 5 to 6 minutes. Can I apply now? Because I'm actually it's not for BCA, Fahim. So I just suggested to you for a different project program for a BCA person. Okay. So I just suggested you so that you can apply for as an intern basis. Okay, Fahim. So you can reach out to me on your WhatsApp or LinkedIn so that I can help it to you. Okay. So good to see then when we are already okay. Thank you, Mr. Rohit. You can message me on LinkedIn so that I can help it to you. Okay, your LinkedIn profile, please. Okay, Hack the Boss team has already shared with you for my LinkedIn profile. Okay, what about EC Council SOC Analyst certification? Muhammad Azaz is also a good certification if you want to the join any organization. So can you tell me brief about it? Like example, you are a working professional, you are a student. Can you tell me, Mr. Muhammad Azaz? So just I suggested to you. Is it okay for you or not? Anyone any questions so far? Please ask to me. So just I suggested to you for best option for you. Because in this market they have a lots of running thing here. Okay, running here, but you have no any idea. Guys, feel free to ask me. And then maybe new batch they will be starting in November for girls. Around 30 girls in it's called Cyber Vahini. It's running in Pune. It's also absolutely free. I'm a student just preparing for a CSA exam. Okay, Muhammad Azaz, you can message me. I also guide it to you. Okay. Or also I check it like example, why do you want to go for the CSA? Okay. Because for a, just like for a like your basis or different basis. Okay. And Fahim asked me EGPT, CS, CPTC, CPTS 10, OSCP is this learning path is good. Yes, it's also learning path is good, but Fahim depends on your path. Why do you want to join for this path? First, like example, you want to learn privilege escalation, you want to interested, you want to interested in ED, you want to interested in penetration testing because they have a different environment. So it depends on you. Okay. Athul, is OSCP beginner level certification? No, it's not a beginner level certification. If you are a beginner level, so you can go for it. Like example, guys, please directly don't focus on the certification. Directly don't focus. Please focus on your own learning. Okay, when you focus on your learning, any certification, so you will focus only on certification learning. You will be not focusing only on real learning. Okay, is TCM certification is good? Yes, also TCM certification is also good. Okay, and the next is, could you talk about the scope in GRC? Actually, Nada, Ms. Nada, and Mr. Nada, it's a very high demand in the GRC compliance. So I already told about it. Like example, GRC. Okay, so GRC as a compliance basis, it's also demanded topic if you are interested in documentation policies. Like if you have a good ISO basis knowledge, so that you can go for it. You can reach out to me LinkedIn. I share to you like example path for you for GRC, and then also have a good connection in GRC. So if you want to join any GRC or nation, so that I can share with you. What do you think about future scope of cybersecurity startup? Mr. Rohit, it's a good option, but if you have a good team, okay, also if you have a good knowledge, so you will be grow your startup. But if you have a no good knowledge, if you have a no good connection, you can't grow it. How, next question, how I can land on a job and internship without experience? I saw many fake jobs offers and internship. Yes, Mr. Mohammed, they have a many fake jobs and offers are available on the internet. So directly, like example, you can directly, Mr. Mohammed, focus on if you want to join any internship. So focus on, like example, big four organization like Deloitte, EY, KPMG. Okay, EY. This type of company, please focus on this thing. Also, I just suggested to you some of these big companies to you. They are hiring for as an internal job. So just I suggested to you to so that you can apply it. Okay, so you can reach out to me. I can help it to you, and then also I can help it to you how to make a better profile. Okay, and then also my company will hiring every 2-3 months. So that also I recommend to you. Okay, then I'll connect you in WhatsApp. Okay, thank you, Fahim. Okay, next is I am a mid-career professional having experience in home-based automation system. Okay. And some legal experience. I have a recently diploma in PG diploma in cybersecurity, okay, and EGPT. Can I focus on digital forensics and can you explain the pathway? Yes, you can focus on your digital forensics, but you can depends on your like example, Mr. Mohan, for your like example interest basis, you want to join directly as a digital forensics. Okay, so they have a one more company they called ESET 40. Mostly time they hire for a person for as a digital forensics expert, and then they will be also hired for a digital forensics intern so that you will be learn it. So I just suggested to you, Mr. Mohan, try to connect with more person who are enrolled in digital forensics teams who have experience around 5 to 7 years. Mostly after person they hired for a research intern for this role. And then recently I messaged around 2-3 days ago. They one of the good person they are enrolled in cyber government project and they want to the interested in hire some good intern for our digital forensic spaces if they are interested in much interested in, so they will be hired for a digital forensics intern. So try to be connect for these type of person on a LinkedIn, so they will be very helpful to you. Okay, what should I do next for a job? I have done CPT and then BSc in computer. Okay, so you have done in BSc computer science or you are appearing, Mr. Suresh Bhatt? So you are in appearing or you have a completed? Can you tell me please? Yes, BSc completed computer science. Okay, so directly you can focus for your example. Please don't waste your time because you have a completed when you join any organization after someone. So the HR asks you why we are free. Okay, so just focus for your internship basis. Just focus on your learning basis. I just recommend to you, Shrishpat, how to like example work on it and how to apply it for an internship, this type of thing, so that you can reach out to me. I can help it to you. But you will be messaging me lots of persons, so I just help it to you one by one person. Okay. And then wait. I'm in 2023 passport student. I'm a fresher. I went to get a job in VAPT field. I have a basics knowledge for like some 90 plus Fort Figure, WC and CTF. But I need to do certification to get. I just requested to everyone directly. Don't go for a certification. Please be focused first of a job. If you have a good job, if you so that you can reimburse your amount. Okay, I just suggested to you, Mr. Satish, for your certification. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn. So just I suggested to you, is it better for you or not? Okay, but directly please don't waste your money. Okay, I just suggested to you. Okay, I just shared my number, WhatsApp number. What is the company name? Okay, I just shared to you. Is a degree mandatory to get a cybersecurity job? Yes, study. It's a very mandatory if you join any organization. Not a startup if you join any big four or any organization. So it's a mandatory for a graduation level. It's a very mandatory to you. What is your opinion about the other branches, like example, MECS, Triple E, and career in cybersecurity? Uh, Mr. and Tommy, past when I was enrolled in this, like example, as a trainer in batch for a Deloitte, so mostly of the person they have a electrical background and electronics background. So when they join, they have a batch, so they have a no any knowledge about, like example, what is command, what is Kali Linux. But after 6 months, they have a good person in cybersecurity. And then now I'm talking about last 2 days ago, and then asked me, well, how's going your life? So they told me like, sir, now this time I was very busy because I have enrolled in 3+ projects, and then mostly time for performing BAPT, make a report and all this thing. Okay. So don't focus like this thing, MECS or Tripoli, just focusing only on your learning. What are the possibility to get internship without a technical degree? Without a technical degree, you will be easily get an internship or also job, but you need a good knowledge also, Muhammad Adil. Okay, so if you need a good knowledge, Adil, so that you can directly go for it. I just also recommend to you, I just also share to you where you can apply for as a job or as a internship basis. I'm currently enrolled in BCA. Uh, just a second. I'm currently in BCA distance first year student. Last month I got PNPT certified. Is it possible to get a junior pen tester role before completing my degree? Directly, please don't go for a Mr. Sabin directly on like PNPT anything. Just focus for an example. You can go for a Dante or anything like this thing. Yes, PNPT also good for you. But I just requested to you first focus on your learning basis. Okay. Like example, free some CTFs and then some of the active labs available on the internet, STB. So just focus on it first, then go for it. Okay. And then also just I connect with you some of the good person. They can also help it to you for internship basis. And also just give me like after some questions, just give me your city's name. So just I recommend to you like in your near city how to apply it for as a offline basis. Okay. Is a constant is a getting a job is come to this cybersecurity field. I need to this time I was 46 year old and was a graphic designer, done CPT was role. Actually, it's not a for a for any job and like the thing like this thing. Like example, just a simple thing. Like I'm starting a company. Okay, and then my I have a two clients. Like example, one of the a MACD client, second I have a like example any client, MACD client, like example, if they want to know VAPT perform it, and then I just rate 50 lakh request, 50 lakh rupees for the 1 month VAPT. So I just need a technical person. I don't need they have a 46-year old, they have a 1 year experience, they have a no any experience, they have a fail or pass out. I just need a knowledge. If they find some 3 or 4 critical vulnerability, it's a very good person for me. Okay, if they find no any vulnerability, if they find like example, if they have a 10+ years experience, they have a 5+ certification, OSCP, this, but they have no find any one vulnerability for a critical, so it's not good for me. Okay, I have done EJPT CH. Apart from this, I am studying from Microsoft Security Analyst certification. I have been doing CDF past years ago. Okay, good brother, and have done 4 months internship SOC L1. Okay, also good for you. I applied for a red teaming job in 40 minutes. But in the end, he told me you have not done any real life pen test and rejected me. Should I start bug bounty? Yes, you can start for a bug bounty. This thing I just recommend to you, Mr. Aman. Like example, you have learned about thing like example. I just give you a real example. Okay, then Mr. Aman, are you available? If you can connect with me on unmute yourself so that I can give it to you something for you. Okay. So like example, I just asked to Mr. Aman. Okay, Mr. Aman, introduce yourself. Mr. Aman have introduced me. Like I have completed EJPT. I have completed 3 years. Like example for this 4 month internship in SOC 1 and this thing. Then simply asked to me the Mr. Aman. Mr. Aman, you have find any bugs? Mr. Aman told me no. But directly you have a one good option. Mr. Aman have completed some degrees and some completed some 10th and 12th in one school. When you go for this any school or any college website, they have a lots of vulnerability you will be finding. Not for a good directly bug bounty. Then directly you can say to your manager, yes sir, I have find in my college. In my school website, they are using a WordPress website, and then they have a 2023 plugin. And then when I reflected, when I perform it, access a time, they perform it. But they don't want to, like example, please support it and show it to me. And then if they ask to you, like, please, Mr. Aman, show it to me. You can say it to the manager, like, I have performed it. I have like after submit the remote, they will be patch it. So depends on your basis, brother, Mr. Aman, how to manage it for this question. Okay. Please be ensured, please be manage your question, these type of things. Okay. Also, you can connect with me, Mr. Aman, so that I recommend to you. Okay. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Your knowledge ESCT giving free exam voucher for certified and go to check it out. Sorry. Yes, I know it's a free certification, but it's a maintenance cost around $50, brother. So it's not good for me, my side. Ananya, which is the past domain in cybersecurity. What about red teaming? Red teaming is good, but mostly of the person indirectly go for in web. Ananya, not go for in cloud or other thing. So if you go to in red teaming, so just I suggested to you also go to in cloud. So cloud is a very high demand topic to you. Okay, next is could you specify the types of projects that would be make my CV and out of the BAPT role, particularly as a beginner working to gain a practical experience. So that Mr. DSK, so that you can add for your THM certification, you can add your HTB Academy, some of the active labs, you can add some participate in this CTF free certificate. Also, you can also add some bug boundaries, some of the Hall of Fame, so that you can gain your CV to you if you applied. Okay, or also some of the basically free certification, some of these things. So just you can apply it. And then also I have some path to you so that you can reach out to me, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Instagram, anywhere. So just I suggest it to you. So that anyone, any questions so far? Anyone person, any question? Are there any beginner level internship for free? Yes, brother, Mr. Atul, they have a many of internships available, not for free. They providing a stipend to you. Okay, so please be change your mind. Please be gain your skills and then go for the paid internship. You can message me on your LinkedIn or a WhatsApp. I just check your profile. I just ask something to you personally, like example, some question. If they okay to you, my side. So just I recommend to you for internship and project. Can you refer me some internship? Yes, Fahim, you can reach out to me LinkedIn or WhatsApp. If I find you have a good knowledge, so just I recommend to you definitely for in my company or other company. Okay. Anyone, any other question? Guys, anyone, any other question? So just a second. Now I'm sharing a one more PPT to you. Actually, this is a cloud security PPT, or it's a very high PPT. So I just not covered all of these part, but just I try to covering just basics thing to you. Can you where I can blue teaming? You can use blue team labs online, Muhammad Shamas. So it's a battery options to good options to you. Can you share your LinkedIn, Mr. TD? Okay. I just requested to your STB Kerala team. Please share with me a LinkedIn so that you can reach out to me LinkedIn. Okay. I just copied one more time and paste it also. So this is my LinkedIn. You can reach out to me. Uh, is there any certification needed to start in a career in GRC? Yes, it's a starting a career. You can, if you directly go to in as an intern, so you don't need a certification. If you go for as a job level, so you need a certification. So you can reach out to me. I just recommend to you. Okay. Anyone, any questions so far? Anyone, any questions? Thank you, Nada. Thank you, Sachin Kevat. I just request you to please reach out to me on LinkedIn or Instagram on WhatsApp. So just I uh, suggested you. Also, thank you so much. Actually, I have a one obsessed. Actually, I just idea I was talking about to Mr. Ashiki. This is a very long topic, so please be don't add for this. I have to start a career in cybersecurity. Just add only IAM misconfiguration also. So I just make Reddit also just a one PPT to my side. IAM concepts. So it's also a very large topic. Okay. So just I show it to you. Can you say some certification for cloud security? Mr. Siddharth, it's a recently certification also provides CWD only $10 like MCRT. They have a name called. So that just go for it. Also, you can go for it a AWS cloud practitioner, but depends on the cloud you will be interested in AWS, Azure, or GCP. Okay. Thank you, fine. Please send it to me message on LinkedIn so or WhatsApp. So just I press to you say like examples for a share or feedback. Please share feedback for me on WhatsApp, LinkedIn, or Instagram also. Just I show it to my short slides to you. I just ready for you because when I started this topic, so it will be take much time. So just give me a second. I just show it to you. So is it my screen visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, so actually I have ready for this PPT for you, but it will be take much time. So in this topic, they have a what is IAM core concepts, and then roles and users and groups. How is it performing? What is policies, evaluation logics, and privilege escalation. So this will be all topic covering in this thing, but I have not much time for today, but I just explained it something short for you. So this is the next thing why we are choosing AWS. Okay, so in this AWS, they have a 200 fully featured service running on it here. Okay, millions of active customers they have on a AWS, like example Netflix available here, and then some of the other some platform they are running in this AWS. And then also mostly of the startups, individual enterprises, they are also running on this AWS because it will be take you like example less amount of this charges if you're running on it here. Okay, so this is a image, you can see this, it's a IP ranges. So this is a when you go for this URL IP-ranges dot Amazon AWS.com slash IP ranges dot JSON. So then you will be see they have a, all of the public's IP available on this JSON file. Okay, just a second. Okay, so this is a all public IP available on this JSON file. So you can see this IP prefix, regional, and then services, network border group, so that you can see this. So I just ready for this a short PPT basis. Okay, so they have a like example recent cloud hacks, causes of cloud misconfiguration challenges, something like this thing. So I just requested to you, Mr. Ashik. Mr. Ashik, when you perform it any other time for this type of session, please only for this session for IAM misconfiguration, and then also it will be for helpful for me. I just connect with you one more time to you for all of you guys, and then we will Ashik will arrange a new session soon for this new topic for IAM misconfiguration or AWS. So in this session, I'll explain to you what is IAM core concept, why we join AWS, how to perform it with the practical things on AWS account. Okay, how to perform it as a misconfigurations thing, and then it's a real practical based example to you so that you will be learn lots of things here in this session. So soon we'll start our next session in this thing, and hope you enjoy this class, hope you enjoy this session. I just requested to everyone, please you can message me and then share your valuable feedback on my WhatsApp. I just please request it to you, share your valuable feedback. If you want to any changes for the next session, if you want to the any bad and good feedback, please share to me. In this next session I'll also will arrange some of the practical things to you. Actually I have not much time because if I started for AWS, so it will be take much around 2 or 3 hours for a single topic. So because I will teach you for a deeply. Okay, so just I recommend to you. And sorry for this thing because when I teach it, so it will be take much time. So hope you enjoy this thing. Anyone any questions so far? Anyone any questions? Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ashik, for giving me this opportunity for arrange me this type. Really, it's a very good audience for your side, Mr. Ashik. It's a very interesting or very interactive for this all of these persons. So thank you so much, everyone. So in my side, of how to start a career in cybersecurity for this completed. Hope you enjoy these sessions.
Hi Nitish, by the way, thank you for the session. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will really. I will be. I am very enjoying for this session.
Mhm. Yeah, it was me. So I think let's take a lunch break now. So we have our next session on 3 p.m. It's an session by Dibanshu Paraskar. It's about cyber crime investigation, advanced cyber crime investigation, and live scammer hunting. So I think we can see how Dibanshu is trying to catch a scammer. So please join by 3 p.m. at the same link. Okay, so now we can leave. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, thank you.